Wow, this guy right here is quick to attack the short ball. Let's watch this point and then we'll analyze it. One of the most common mistakes recreational players make in singles is not attacking the short ball. You've got to put pressure on your opponent and make them pay when they make this mistake. So right here we get the returner hitting a nice deep return that forces a weak ball by the server. Now I want you to pay attention to where the returner is right now. Look how far back he is behind the baseline. Look how he recognizes that short ball that's going to loop and land inside the service line. And look how far inside the baseline he is when he's making contact. This is insane. You typically do not see this in recreational tennis. And I want you to add this to your game so you can start winning more matches. Now he gets up to this ball very early. That reduces the server's time to get back toward the center. It gives him better angle. It makes it so that it's a shorter distance to even get past the opponent. Really great stuff. And he approaches the net and he ends up winning the point. Now, I want you to look at the footwork that was used on this approach. This is what is called a front foot hop. It's especially useful when you get a high ball. You can see he's dipping this front shoulder. Everything is leaning in to try to hit into the back of this ball and crush this ball down the line to try to put a lot of pace on it. But when you lean in, what ends up happening is your front foot is the last foot on the ground. And every action has an equal and opposite. So when your racket goes forward on the left side of the body, your back leg wants to kick back behind you. Look how his foot kicks behind him. You do this when you go bowling, right? And you throw the ball down the lane and your foot kicks behind you. Or in ice hockey on a slap shot, you'll see the foot kick behind. Again, every action has an equal and opposite. Einstein taught that a long time ago. So what ends up happening is the player will then be forced to hop on the front foot, where you step last with the front and then you land on that same foot. If you don't learn this footwork where you hop and land on that front foot again, you will fall over flat on your face because you have to keep your lower body moving forward with your upper body. You cannot move your racket forward on the left side while simultaneously moving that back leg that same direction. We don't run that way. When we run, our arms and legs move opposite each other. So racket goes forward on this side, leg kicks backward behind us. It's just physics. So you need to learn how to hop on that front foot. Now, the server right here, he's in major trouble. This is a defensive situation. So he needs to go for a defensive shot. And the best shot he could have gone for right here isn't a pass, because a lot of people say, oh, he should have hit the ball right there. He is in so much trouble right now, like just sprinting to this ball, that, it's going to be very difficult to hit a pass, across court and make it dip into the service box here. So what he really needs to do is hit a defensive lob, not a lob that he's trying to hit over the opponent and land inside the court, but just a really high ball that buys him time to get back into the court, pushes this guy back into no man's land, and then the returner would have a rapidly descending ball that he has to time the overhead on or even let bounce. So he doesn't go for that. It looks like he goes for an offensive lob, trying to hit the ball over the approacher's head, and of course he's going to miss. And then you see the ball hit the camera there and knock the camera over. But I want you to go out and attack short balls. When you get a weak ball, quickly get up to it. Make your opponent pay for that mistake. If you do, you're going to win a lot more matches.
Now, we'll get back to the video in just a second, but first, if your level of play is plateaued, you're just not getting better, or you're just not improving at the rate you'd like, and maybe you are taking lessons with a local pro, but it just doesn't seem to be helping, then send me an email, ryan@2minutetennis.net, and we can hop on a 10-minute phone call, and I can talk to you about getting your game analyzed on video. Whether you'd like me to analyze your serve, or your forehand, your backhand, your net game, or maybe your footwork, or even a whole match. Let's say you've got SwingVision, or even if you just record yourself playing matches, you send me the footage, I will analyze your entire game, putting you side by side with the pros, showing you what you're doing correctly and what you need to change to gain confidence and start winning more matches. So send me an email, ryan@2minutetennis.net. You and I can exchange phone numbers, we'll hop on a quick 10-minute call, and we can see if video analysis is right for you.
So send me an email, ryan@2minutetennis.net. I'd love to talk to you, and maybe I can analyze your game in the future. Work on attacking the short ball. If you do, there's no doubt you're going to gain confidence, win more matches, and play much better tennis. This is Ryan Reedy from 2minutetennis.net. You got this.